Hey, before you watch this whole video, you should know that you're able to slow it down if it's going too fast. All you have to do is select playback speed. Any of these options above normal will slow it down. Hi, my name's Becky. Welcome to the direct message video tutorials. Today we're going to cover how to set up an email for an Android phone. Email stands for electronic mail. Basically, it allows you to send letters digitally. Email addresses are really important to have because when you sign up for different services or different mailing lists or different apps, they require you to add an email address. Starting on our home screen, let's look for the Internet app icon. This could be different depending on what kind of Android device you may own. Here you see it simply says Internet and has this icon that looks like this. Your Internet app icon may not look like this. There are different Internet web browsers for different phones. Look for words that say Internet or web browser. Chances are the Internet app is right there on your home screen. I'm going to begin by simply touching the Internet app icon on the device I'm using right now. Once you're able to type into the search bar, type in gmail.com and then press the little magnifying glass on the bottom right-hand corner. Chances are you'll be taken straight to the gmail.com page, but in case it gives you a search result, click the one that says gmail.com from Google. We have arrived at the Gmail sign-in page, but because we don't have an email account yet, we need to create account. In the bottom left-hand side of the screen, Create Account is written in blue. Touch it with your finger. Here you will see two options, for myself or for my business. Touch for my business. This will give us two options, for myself or for my business. Touch for myself because this one is free. This will take us to the next page where it asks for your first name, your last name, and what you want your email address to be. Touch each of these boxes to fill in the information. If you choose an email address that someone already owns, it will prompt you to change the address. You need to come up with a unique address for you. Once you're finished that, you have to select a password and type it in twice to ensure that you know what it is. This is important that your password is not easy to guess because you don't want someone to hack into your email account. You want to create a strong password, which can be a mixture of letters and numbers, but make sure that you write it down so that you don't forget what it is. On this page, it asks you for your password once and then asks you to confirm your password because it wants to make sure that you have the correct password. Once you've put in your password twice, you're going to scroll to the bottom of the screen by touching your finger on the screen and dragging it to the top, and then you will touch Next, which is located at the bottom right-hand side of the screen. This will bring you to the next page where it asks you for your telephone number, your date of birth, and your gender. This information is not vital, however, it will help you recover your password should you lose it. Feel free to make up a date of birth because Google only really wants to know that you're at least 18 years of age. For your gender, you can prefer not to say. Once you've filled in that information, you're going to scroll down and hit Next. This will bring you to the Terms and Conditions page. Now, I must be honest, I've never read this in full, but feel free to do that on your own time. Once you touch I agree, it will bring us to this page where Gmail is asking us if we want to download the Gmail app. Although it's not necessary, it is extremely helpful, it's free, and it's a lot faster. But for now, we are going to use the web version. Congratulations, this is our email, and this is what our email looks like. It will bring us automatically to our inbox, and as you can see here, we've received our first email from the Google community team. When we touch it with our finger, the email opens up and allows us to read it. We can scroll down the email by touching the screen and dragging our finger to the top of the screen. This allows us to see the entire email. When we touch the word details, it shows us the email address from where the email came from. We can see here that this email was sent from Google Community Team -no reply @google.com. You can tell that this is a trusted email address because it came from google.com, a reputable website. Sometimes you might receive a suspicious email claiming to be from a company that you trust. One way to tell that an email is suspicious is that if it's coming from an address made up of an assortment of letters and numbers, and that it's not coming from the website that it claims to be coming from. When you're done reading your email, click the gray close button located at the top left-hand side of the screen to go back to your main inbox. Another way to go back to your inbox is by clicking the back button located in the bottom right-hand side of your phone. Now let's have a look at the different inbox categories that Google has made for us. You'll see 3 horizontal lines located at the top left-hand side of the screen. Let's touch that and see what happens. When we touch the 3 horizontal lines, we are taken to this page. This shows us all of our different mailboxes. You can drag your finger up and down the screen to scroll through the different items on the list. Some examples include spam, bin, sent mail, and drafts. Now Google automatically sorts our emails, so when we touch these different categories, we can see the mail within them. If we want to see all of our mail, we just simply need to look at our inbox. But wait, sometimes an important email might end up in our spam box. Spam box is where Google automatically tries to filter out suspicious emails and junk mail, but sometimes an important email from someone that you trust winds up in there. Now let's go back to our inbox. You can do that by touching inbox on the list of mailboxes, or you can go back by touching the back button on the front of your phone. Remember, it looks like this. This will take us back to the inbox. And now I'm going to show you how to write an email. You'll see located in the top right-hand side of the screen, you'll see a pencil in a red box. It looks like this. Touch it to begin writing your email. This is what an email looks like when you're writing it. You'll see a box next to the word "to." This is where you type in the email address of the person you want to send the email to. Don't worry about the CC and BCC box. It's not necessary to use. Underneath that is the subject box. This is where you describe what the email is about. Underneath the subject box, you'll see a big blank box. This is where you type out the body of your email. When you're done composing your email, send it by touching the blue send button located in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Congratulations, you've set up your email address and now you know how to use it. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Direct Message Video Tutorials. Click here to watch the next episode.